Thank you, Scott. And now District Attorney George Brockler has comment.
First off, I'm a member of this community. I don't live very far from here. This high school is well known to me. The sons and daughters of friends and even close relatives go to this high school. So when my phone started blowing up earlier today as this event unfolded, it touched home in a way that a lot of the other tragedies that we've watched on TV unfold probably haven't. My guess is tens of thousands of parents just in our jurisdiction dropped off kids today at school, counting on the fact that they would see them again at the end of the day, and now we're talking about whether or not one or two of them will not. That matters to me as a parent. It also matters to me as a prosecutor out here. And so the three phases, it seems to me, of what's going on include the initial response, which I think everything Sheriff Robinson said is right on. I think at the end of the day, we're going to find out that the actions of these highly trained Arapahoe County Sheriff's deputies saved lives, a lot of lives, and that we're only talking about 2 other gunshot victims. And I think that's going to be borne out by the investigation. The other component of this is what you're going on through right now, which is the investigation. It's going on right now. We've got the best law enforcement available in this state, in that school right now, trying to get to the truth, and the truth matters here. For our office's role in this, we're here to make sure that we can provide the best resources we can from our office, not just to help with the investigation, but to provide the legal background and expertise so that the search warrants that need to get done get done. I cannot tell you that there will be any criminal liability that flows from this particular event, but if it does, our job is to make sure that we have obtained the evidence in the right way to make sure that it's admissible for whatever takes place in court. So we're working on those warrants right now for the different places and objects that are important to get to what Sheriff Robinson indicated was the goal here, which is the truth. Now, people are going to ask, what was the gun? Where did the gun come from? How could a kid get a gun like this? They'll ask about mental health. These are all appropriate questions. They're all questions that I think the community deserves to have answers to, but they're not ones that we can give you answers to today. Sheriff Robinson's right. It's going to take some time to get those things, but you should know that too is our focus, is to get to the truth of how this happens. Again, the last part of this is probably a part that's already started, and that is how many of the people who weren't immediate victims are coping with this. Schools went on lockdown all over this place. My kids' schools went on lockdown as a matter of this. Parents all over this jurisdiction freaked out, and appropriately so, when they got the message here. There are kids in that school today who are going to learn the identity of the people involved, and they will be forever affected by that. So the other thing that I want to tell you is that there are services available. Some of them that need to be accessed sooner. Some of them you won't know that you need them maybe for a little bit of time. But I'm going to read you a phone number for therapy assistance or some other mental health resources. And if you were affected by this from this school, parents, keep an eye on your kids tonight too. This is the phone number I want you to call. 720-874-8620. 720-874-8620. You don't have to wait for that. If you think that there's an issue, let's address that and keep the ripple effects of this horror from going any farther than the parking lot across the street. Thank you.
I think this is a terrible day for so many, and it's heartbreaking. Our hearts, our prayers go out to all the families that have been affected in so many ways. The entire Arapahoe community, Littleton community, is in pain this evening and will be for a while, but it is a strong community, and we will stay together. And I must thank the administrators, the teachers, and the students in Arapahoe High School who were well prepared, quite frankly, because of the Arapahoe County Sheriff's Department and everything that's been done for us over the years to be prepared for incidents that we hoped would never happen. But for today, we're in good care with the Arapahoe County Sheriffs, and we will allow their investigation to proceed and help guide us. But let us all keep the students and the families in our communities in our prayers. Thank you. On Monday,